Hello students. In our yesterday's class, we divided the business activities in two major portions. The one was industry and another was industry. It was concerned with production and processing of goods and material, but the commerce, it was concerned it is concerned with all those activities which are related to facilitating an exchange of goods and services. How? Let us see. Industry, it is an economic activity. If you remember the economic activities, that means which is done to earn livelihood. Now, being economic activity, it is called a business activity and further divided into industry and commerce. Industry, you might have heard the word many of times. Now, industry, we are living in the city of handloom industry. What we are doing there? We are converting the different resources into useful goods like thread into making bed sheets or blankets. Generally, the word industry is used in sense of mechanical appliances. Mechanical appliances that your televisions, refrigerators, washing machines, etc. But industry is related to production or processing of goods as well as breeding of animals also. Sometimes we refer industry as a group of firms like steel industry, in which all the steel houses will be included. Same we can conclude with cotton textile industries, where all the cotton items are being produced. Now, this industry can be further classified into three parts: primary, secondary, and tertiary. If I recall it, what we did, economic activities, which is done for earning livelihood, then business, profession, and employment. These are the economic activities. Now we will leave the profession and employment. We will just focus on business. And business is being divided into two parts. One is, if you remember the thing, you did one feature of business that was production and procurement. ये जो production है ना, that is leading to the industry. Industry, now we will study about the three kinds of industry. That one is primary, secondary, and tertiary. What is a primary industry? Primary industry includes all those activities which are related to extraction. Do you know what is extraction? That means निकालना, अर्थ की सरफेस में से कुछ निकालना, कुछ भी निकालना, like coal है, minerals है, and production of natural resources. Production of natural resources like wheat. A farmer, what is doing? What is he doing? He is producing a wheat, pulses, rice, etc. and lots of things. That means for this we use this agriculture industry. So primary industry is concerned with extraction and production of natural resources and reproduction of living organism. Reproduction of living organism means that गेहूं है ना, गेहूं किसान सारी गेहूं नहीं सेल कर देता. What he does, he stores few wheat for the production in further years. So reproduction of living organisms and plants. There are two types of primary industry. One is extractive industry and another one is genetic industry. If you will focus that the primary industry was extraction and reproduction. तो लो extraction से extractive industry. Extractive industry means where goods are transformed into useful goods, where things, services are transferred into useful goods like farming, mining, lumbering, hunting, and fishing operations. Genetic industries, these are engaged in the breeding animals and plants for the further reproduction. So I have told you, as I have told you, seeds and nursery companies are typical examples of genetic industry. Like you must have observed that cattle breeding farms or poultry farms, these are come under the genetic industry. Secondary industry. We have studied three types of industry. One was primary, other one was secondary, and another one was tertiary industry. So secondary industry is concerned with that material which is being extracted at the primary industry, at the stage of primary industry. When the goods which is being extracted at the primary industry is being converted into some state, then it is called the secondary industry. Like wheat say bread banana, that is a part of secondary industry. And which iron ore है, iron ore से petrol, diesel and other things ये बनाना, ये जो है वो, this is the example of secondary industry. आयरन है, आयरन से स्टील मैन्युफैक्चर करना. So that's all for the day. We will do continue for next day. Thank you.